Hey, 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 Fit Fam! Coach Melissa here in the gym today, ready to take you through another 30-minute workout of awesome. And here to work out with you today is, in the background, Coach Mel, and she is wearing a backpack. If you have a backpack at home, go grab it, because we're going to use this backpack for today's workout. I want you to fill it. I want you to fill it with all the things. Make it as heavy as you can hold, because we're going to do some strength training today with your backpack. If you don't have a backpack, that's okay. If you do have something that you can use as weights, grab that or grab those. We're going to have a little fun with the backpack today. Are you excited? Woohoo! Backpack workout. Okay, before we get to it, let's do our warm-up, all right? So we're going to do some in-step taps with Coach Mel. So following along with Coach Mel while I explain how this is going to work with the backpack today. By the way, if this is your first workout with us, welcome. You picked a great day to start. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I want you just to be mindful of how you're feeling. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd always want you to work to like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 if this is your first workout or your first week with us. Stop when you need to, come back in when you're ready. Small sips of water throughout, all right? We are going to get started right now. So going from our in-step taps to our back slaps with butt kicks as part of our warm-up. So today, as mentioned, you're going to use a backpack as your weight or to do some resistance training today. You can fill it with whatever you like. We'll show you the exercises so that you have an idea of what we're going to do. The first exercise is a squat. So Coach Mel's got the backpack on her back. We're going to do 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, A, B, A, B, A, B. So she's going to squat up and down for 40 seconds. Then she will rest for 15 seconds. Then we'll go to the next exercise. As part of your warm-up right now, let's do some big arm circles, everybody. We have 4 stations like that today. So 4 stations of work, 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, A, B, A, B, A, B. So, second exercise, on station 1, you have a half kneeling, which means you're down on your knee, and you're going to do a single arm overhead press. So whatever knee is down, that's which hand you have your weight or your backpack in. And you're going to press it right over top, right up over your head, so that your palm is facing out. If it's not a good idea to be on your knee, that's fine. You can stand up and do it that way. And if it's not a good idea to go over your shoulder like that, if that bothers your shoulder, then you can do a bicep curl with it in one hand and curling up. Next time we'll do the other hand, and then third time we'll go half and half. So that is station 1. Right now, let's do some squats, everybody, as part of your warm-up. All right, let's talk about station 2. Station 2, we're going to do a row. So you're going to have your feet the same distance, the bilateral stance is what we call it. So feet like that. You're going to hinge back of the hip. You're going to pull that weight of that backpack straight up to your chest, squeezing between your shoulder blades, and your eyes are looking down at the floor. So nice straight line from the crown of your head all the way down to your tailbone. So we're going to do that for 40 seconds. Once we're done, we'll go down again onto our knees, and we're going to do a tall kneeling front raise. So you're going to have the backpack lengthwise, and you're going to pull it right up in front of you and up over your head if you can. If you cannot go over your head, that's okay. Just go up to shoulder height. And again, if being on your knees is an issue, then you can do this standing as well. So standing up and then right up over your head, trying to get your biceps to line up with your ears. All right, as part of your warm-up, let's go into reverse lunges. This is actually station 3A, the exercise. You're going to put it back on your back. You're going to step back, good, and then come forward with that foot. And you're going to go back and forth, step back, good, and forward. So you're going to be nice and tall, all right? So nice and tall. You're going to have your shoulders back, step back, only go down as far as you can comfortably, then come back up. Good, reverse lunge. We're going to switch that out with exercise B on station 3, which is a glute bridge walkout. So you'll take your backpack off, you're going to lie down on your back, good, hips up, and put it across your hips. Put that backpack across your hips, hips up, and you're going to walk your feet out, out, in, with that backpack resting on your hips the whole time. Keep your hips up off the ground as long as you can, hopefully for those 40 seconds. If that's not a good idea to do the walkout, then you could do a hip bridge up and down, resting that backpack there. All right, that is station 3. Now let's move on to station 4. As part of your warm-up, you can put the backpack on your back if you like, or put it down, and we're going to do some step jumps jacks and jumping jacks as part of your warm-up right now. Station number 4, we have a thruster. So thruster is a version of a squat, all right? So you're gonna take your backpack off, you're gonna hold it out in front of you, you're gonna squat down, and you're gonna press those weights right up over your head. Press that backpack right up over your head, good. Again, biceps to ears, all one fluid motion. So down and then power up, all one fluid motion with the lower body. The weight is just going along for the ride on this one. The actual movement here that we're working is the lower body, the squat. All right, and then our last station, and for you guys warming up, let's do an upper body reach and twist, upper body reach and twist. So last exercise is a stationary lateral lunge. So again, you've got your backpack on, feet facing forward. You're gonna bend one knee, straighten the other leg, down, good, and then up. Don't move your feet. Now go the other way. Good. And Coach, can you face this direction? Let's show it from this way as well. Good. So you've got your feet facing forward. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg, and then keep your feet not move. Like keep your feet still, and then back and forth like that. All right. So this is gonna be fun. Woo! She's excited. Get your backpack or get something that you can use as weights for these exercises if you can. Fill the backpack with enough that's going to make this challenging for you, yet still possible for you, okay? 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, A, B, A, B, A, B. Starting with squats. Are you ready? I'm ready. She's so ready. All right, guys, here we go, squats. Now you can have the backpack on your back or you can hold it in front of you and do a front squat. Either way actually is fine, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice. Down. Good, and then up, doing your squats. When you do your squats, you've got your feet facing forward. All of your body weight is on the outside edges of your feet, and you're keeping your knees away from each other. It's like you're trying to spread the floor apart between your shoes, all right? Good, you're already halfway. Squats, down and up. You can have it on your back, or you can hold it in front of you to do a front squat. Either way is fine, but chest nice and proud, all right? Eyes up, chest up, bump down. We're gonna do this for 8 more seconds, and then we'll go into our half kneeling, single arm, overhead press. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, take that backpack off. If you can go down on one knee, do so. If not, stand up. Whatever knee is down, that's the hand that's holding this backpack. We're gonna press it right up over the head, palm up. 3, 2, 1, good, and go. That's it. Big breath out as you press up, trying to get your bicep to line up with your ear. Palm faces forward, down and up. If it's bothering you to be on your knee, then you can stand up, do it that way. If it's bothering your shoulder, then you can do a bicep curl, keeping that elbow tucked into your side and curling up, holding onto that backpack. Maybe you have realized that what you put in the bag was not such a good decision. 10 seconds, maybe you need to adjust. That's all right, 8 seconds. Do what you can, but challenge yourself. You've got 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. We're back to the squat. Maybe you had the squat on your back last time, and now you're gonna hold it in front of you, the backpack in front of you this time. Or do the same way you did last time, that's fine as well. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. Most important thing here is the squat. Now, if this is bothering your knees to have this backpack on or have these extra weights, then get rid of them, all right? Let's just focus on the body weight movement first, and that's fine. Good, eyes up, chest up, like you're sitting back on a chair, okay? You push your hips back while your knees go forward. You are sitting back on a chair. It's just a little too far back. You have to reach for it. 15 seconds, down, good, and up. As you go down, you inhale. As you come up, you exhale. 10 more seconds, down, good, and up. You got it, good. Eyes are up. You've got 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. All right, let's go back to our half kneeling, single arm overhead press with the backpack or the weight in the other hand now. So other knee is down, the backpack or the weight is in the other hand. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, straight up, that's it. Now your hand that you're not using, you can have it down at your side, you can have it on your hip, just don't be pushing into your knee, okay? Don't put extra pressure onto that joint. Good. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you come up. Who knew you could use your backpack in a workout? We knew. You're welcome. New fun. You're halfway already. Down, inhale, up. Keep your belly nice and tight, shoulders down, away from your ears. Up, good. Back down for 10 more seconds. There you go. Next time we do it, we'll do half and half. Okay, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. Stand up. Now squat one more time, maybe on your back, maybe out in front with that backpack. We're gonna start in 8 seconds, challenging yourself with this squat. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you loving it? I'm loving it. Loving it. Ready, set, and go. All right, squat down. You wanna challenge yourself. Maybe you do a few pulses down there. Maybe you hold it for a few extra seconds down there. Good, and then you come back up. Always the body weight on the outside edges of your feet. Feet facing forward, keeping those knees away from each other. You guys are already halfway. Last time you have to do it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Down and up. You got it, you got it. Eyes are up, chest is up, bum is down. Very functional movement here, sitting down and standing up. You guys have 5 more seconds. Finish it up. Almost 3, 2, 1. Good, and rest. Now, we're gonna do the half kneeling, single arm overhead press, and we're gonna do 20 seconds per side. So I will tell you when to switch, and when you do, you switch knees and hands, okay? So whatever knee you're on right now, the weight is on the same side of the body. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right up, overhead. If it's not a good idea, down on your knee, that's okay, stand up. And if it's not a good idea for your shoulder, that's okay. Do a bicep curl if you can, all right? Good, inhale when you go down. Exhale, keep that bicep nice and close to your ear. All right, I want you to switch knees and switch hands. That's the halfway point right now. When you come up, that palm is facing forward. That's it, guys. 10 more seconds. Keep going. Nice, strong core. Keep your belly nice and tight. I come in, I punch you in the gut, breaks my hand because your core is so tight, right? You got 3, 2, 1. Good, and rest. Station 1 is done. All right, so maybe you need to readjust what's in the backpack. And if that's the case, do that right now. We're gonna get you all set up for station 2. So station 2, you've got your feet in the same spot, and you're gonna hinge back. You're gonna do your row where you're holding your bag lengthwise. You're gonna pull it up to your chest, squeeze between your shoulder blades. All right. So that's your bilateral stance bent over row. The second part of this station, you'll be down on your knees if you can. And you're going to pull it straight up over your head for your tall kneeling front raise. It's not a good idea down on your knees, that's okay. You can stand up and do the same thing. Are you ready? Ready? She's so ready. Let's do our bent over row now. I hope that this backpack, the weights in it are now challenging you to the point that it is a challenge, but you can still do it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Coach Mel's got some dumbbells in that backpack. Dumbbells, good, that's it. Up, squeeze between the shoulder blades. That's it, good. Keep your chin, you're gonna make a double chin, okay? Make a double chin there. Good, keep your chin tucked in and look down. That's it, squeezing between the shoulder blades. That's the area of the body that we're working right now, that upper back squeeze. Inhale, good, and then exhale as you pull up. You've got 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna do our front raise, everybody. 8 seconds on the clock. Good. Pull it up. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. All right. So now you're gonna go down on your knees or stay standing, and you're gonna do a front raise right up over your head if you can. If not, just to the shoulder blades is fine. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good. Either way, belly is tight, and you're squeezing your glutes. All right. Good, a little bit of upper body, a little bit of core in here as well. Good, that's it. Exhale as you come up. And if you do go right up, it's like you're popping your head through a window, okay? Your arms make a window with that backpack. Pop your head right through that window. You're already halfway. Good, keep that core nice and tight. We should not see your back moving. We should not see you swaying back and forth. You got it. Keep going, keep going. What do you got in that backpack? Maybe you got some books. Maybe you got some weights, maybe you got some soup cans. You've got 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. Back up, we're gonna row. Maybe you've got some toys in that backpack. 10 seconds until we go again. Experiment with it, play around with what you can put in that backpack to make it a struggle, but one you can get through. Ready, set, and go. That's the whole idea, guys. You gotta struggle a little bit to see success, to see results. The struggle is in the story. That's it, keep going, keep going. The story is the struggle is the story. Keep going, pull up through your chest, squeeze like there's a pencil back there. Break that pencil, you're already halfway. Keep going with that rope, keep going. This whole movement, this pull exercise can be tricky to do at home without any special equipment, but look, we got it, we got it, we got it. Good. 8 seconds on the clock, backpack workout underway. 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. All right, let's go back down, tall kneeling, front raise, or you could do it from standing position as well. 8 seconds on the clock, maybe you're readjusting what's in that bag, that's all right. 3, 2, 1, and go. Maybe you take some stuff out for some exercises, and you put it back in for other exercises. That's okay. It's like grabbing different dumbbells. It's like grabbing different weights, and that's fine. Good. 30 seconds. Let's do it. Up. Good. Exhale as it comes up. Nice straight arms if you can. Do it without bending your elbows. That's it. Good. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you come up. 15 seconds. Resistance training. 101 in here with whatever you can find at home. 10 seconds on the clock. Are you feeling so strong? So strong. So strong. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's do each one once more. So stand up. We're going to do that row again. Maybe you've got an orange between your shoulder blades. You're going to squeeze all the juice out of that orange. Are you ready? Yes or yes? Yes. All right. Hinge at the hip. 3, 2, 1, and go. Making that double chin. All right. Keep your eyes down. Nice straight line from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. Pull that weight, pull that backpack, whatever it is, right up to your chest. Keep going, everybody. Keep going. That's it. Down and up for 20 more seconds, everybody. Let's do it. Awesome job. Awesome job. Figuring out what you have around you and making it work for your workout. That's it, guys. You have 10 more seconds. Last time you have to do it. Down and up. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. One more time. So down on your knees for that front raise, or you can do it standing. Either way, the spine right overhead or just to your shoulders. 5 seconds on the clock. Ready? Last one. 3, 2, 1, and go. What we don't want to see is your back arching. That might mean that what you've got in that backpack is too heavy. Imagine you're right up against the wall. You cannot move your back. You gotta squeeze your butt super, super tight. Keep your belly super, super tight. That protects your core. That makes us use the right muscles instead of using our back. You don't want to do that, all right? Halfway there, so slow it down if you need to, but focus on the form. Focus on using the right body parts here. Your arms, your core, good. Right up over your head or just to your shoulders. And then control the movement back down as well. Don't let it just fall down. 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. 2 stations done. Woo. This is your favorite?
Yeah, I feel like Hercules.
Oh, Hercules is in the house. All right, good. Well, Hercules, let's move on. Station number 3, we've got reverse lunge. So reverse lunge, you're going to have that backpack on your back. So even distribution of weight there across your back. You're going to step back, okay? Bend that back knee, go down, eyes up, chest up, straight down, and then come back up. So you're going to alternate legs each time. We're going to pair that with our glute bridge walkout where you lie down, you've got it right across your pelvis. You're going to walk your feet out, in, out, in. Or you could just have your hips go up and down, feet still. All right, let's do our reverse lunges, backpacks on. Or if you don't have a backpack but you do have weights, then you could have a weight in front or 2 weights at your sides or no weight at all if we're just working on this movement. Are you ready? Ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So step back, drop that knee. Good. Even distribution of weight from your front foot to your back toe. Eyes are up, chest is up. Good. Shoulders down, away from your ears. You need to hold something for balance. That's fine. You can do that. It's a very functional movement here as well. You are kneeling down to pick something up. That's it. Nice, strong core as you do it. 15 seconds. Step back, drop down. Good work, everybody. Good. 10 seconds on the clock. Step back, drop down for 5 more seconds, everybody. You've got 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. All right, moving on to our glute bridge. So take your backpack off, lie down, you're gonna have your hips up. Put that backpack across your pelvis lengthways, all right? Hips are up and your feet are gonna go out, out, in. If you can, hips up the whole time. Let's go. So out, in. Good. And you can take little steps or you can take big steps. Out, in. All right? Up to you. Out, in. Hips are up. Squeezing those glutes the whole time. Thinking about if you made the right decision of what to put in that backpack as it rests across your pelvis there. 15 seconds on the clock. Keep those hips up. Squeeze those glutes the whole time. Out, in. Keep going. Maybe you've got a weight, something. Maybe not a backpack. Maybe you've got a baby. Maybe you've got a small animal. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, let's move back to the reverse lunge. You could have baby in like a baby carrier. Oh, that would work really good for this, wouldn't it? 5 seconds, as long as you have a very agreeable baby. 3, 2, 1, and go. Step back, drop down, eyes are up, chest is up. Good. And then come back up. Good. At your own pace, at your own speed today, all right? Step back, drop down. Good. Chest is proud, shoulders are back. Straight ahead, you're looking. Straight ahead. That's it. Look at me. Look at me. What color are my eyes? See, that's if you're looking at the ground, you don't know. If you're looking up too high, you don't know. Look right at my eyes. What color are they? 10 seconds. Step back, drop down. Try to hover that knee just above the ground. But if your knee does need to rest, that's okay. You've got 3, 2, 1. Good, and rest. Let's go to our glute bridge walkout. Good. Lie down. Right across lengthwise. Right across on your hips. Here we go. 5 seconds, hips up, squeeze them. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. And if you don't have any weight, if you're not holding anything, you've got your hands on the ground. Make sure your hands are palms up. All right? Let's do it. Out, in. Good. Out, in. Hips are squeezed. Are you squeezing your glutes? Oh, yeah. She's got a little scrunchy face there. Little scrunchy face tells me just how much she is squeezing those glutes. Good. 15 seconds on the clock. That is past halfway. Are you feeling it? She's feeling something. There's something happening back there. 5 seconds on the clock. We're going to get up to lunges again. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. Come on up. Are you really happy with what you put in that backpack? What's that? Are you really happy with what you put in there? I am actually. Yes. Good. All right. Good. Nice little challenge, little sweaty goodness happening. 3, 2, 1, and go. Step back. Good. Drop that knee. Come back up. Nice and proud. Try not to lean forward. Try not to hunch forward. Nice and proud. All right? Ears separate from shoulder. But when you pause, if you were to pause in this position, your ear would be over your shoulder, over your hip, right down to the floor. Nice straight line. Good. Halfway through this final round of reverse lunges. Challenging yourself here. Let's go. That's a nice backpack that you've got there. She's sweating. I love it. 8 seconds on the clock. Then we will do our glute bridge walkout a final time. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. All right. Let's do one more. Glute bridge walkout. Good. She's loving it. Good. 8 seconds on the clock. Lie down. Hips up. It's a good one. I hope you're having as much fun as we are. 3, 2, 1. And go. Hips up. Good. Out. In. With your feet. Keep your hips up the whole time. Now, if this is not a good idea, keep your feet still and take your hips up and down. Up and down. That's it. Taking your time on this one. Strength exercises are not quick. Okay, we take our time, we do it right, we build muscle. We're building all kinds of muscles in the backside right now. Good. 10 seconds on the clock. I'm going to keep talking so you can't hear what she's saying back there. 5 seconds, everybody finish up. You've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, that is station 3 all wrapped up. Let's move on to station 4. Grab some water if you need some. We will take you through the 4th station and explain what it is. We've got 2 exercises. A is thrusters, B is a stationary lateral lunge. So for your thrusters, you're going to hold your backpack lengthwise, okay? You're going to squat down. We've already practiced the squat. Now this time the weight is in front of you and you're gonna press it right up over your head. One fluid motion. So you're not gonna stop, look around, and then press it up over your head. It's all one fluid motion. The weight, the backpack, just going along for the ride. This is lower body focused movement. Then the second one is a stationary lateral lunge, feet facing forward, feet don't move. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Good. Then you come back up and go the other way. All right? Let's do some thrusters. You've got that backpack out in front, or you've got a weight or two weights out in front. Squat down, press up. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat down. That's it. And then fire up. Good. Get some power behind that one. Let's go. Get some power. There you go. Nice. Biceps line up again with the window. Okay? Pop your head right through that window. Up. Good, down. So inhale when you go down, exhale when you fire up. This is an aggressive one. This is a power movement, all right? Down and then fire up. All the work is happening in the lower body right now. Just like the squat, your body weight is between, like the edges of your 2 feet. You're pulling the floor apart between your shoes as you go down and come up. Big push of that backpack and rest. Good. Now you're gonna put it on. All right, feet facing forward, stationary lateral lunge. So bend one knee, stick your bum back. All right, stretch out the legs, the inner thighs. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Both feet are facing forward. They are still. They are stationary. Good. You're gonna bend one knee and you're gonna go down as low as you can. Really straighten out. Oh, stretch that leg. Now, if you want more of a challenge, don't come up in between, just kind of shift over that other, oh yeah, good. That is a halfway point. She's loving it. She's making all kinds of sound effects for you in the background, which is why I'm talking over her right now. 10 seconds on the clock. Oh my goodness, she loves it. Good, eyes are up, eyes are up. You've got 3, 2, 1, good, and rest. Awesome. We're gonna go to thrusters, so take that off. Have it out in front of you. Focus on squat positioning, right? Feet hip width apart. All your body weight on the outside edges of your feet. Eyes up, chest up. Squat down. 3, 2, 1, and go. Right up. Good. Big power. Big power. That's it. Like if you were gonna let go of that backpack, it would end up in the ceiling. Don't do that. But if you did, you've got so much power behind it. All the momentum is coming from your lower body. You push that backpack or those weights right up into the ceiling. You're halfway. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Good. All the power, all the movement coming from your lower body. This weight is just along for the ride right now. Good. 10 seconds. Keep going, keep going. Squat. And right up. Thrust it up. You got it, you got it. It's a power movement. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. Back on. Getting a workout with that backpack. Oh yeah. She's starting to sweat. She's starting to breathe a little heavy. Woo. That's good. All right, stationary lateral lunge. That's what we want, right? That's what we want. 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it. Challenging yourself today, huh? Challenging yourself in a way that you would not have thought of on your own, perhaps. In a way that you would not have expected, perhaps. Good. That's what we're here for, to challenge you to get outside your comfort zone, to do things that maybe you wouldn't have done on your own. That's why we're here. That's why you're here. Keep going for 20 seconds. That's the halfway point. That's it. Up. Oh, challenging yourself by not coming up in between. That's the next level. Work at whatever level works best for you. If it's bothering your knees, take off that backpack. Put down those weights. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. How about we do each one once more? One more. She's sparkling. She's sparkling. All right. Thrusters coming up. So take off that backpack. Hold it lengthwise. And then squat down and fire up. Lots of momentum through those legs. Ready, set, and go. Down. Good. And up. And if it's too much holding on to anything, that's okay. You can do it with just your hands like I am. Down. And then up. You're still doing the movement with your upper body. And remember, it's all lower body driven anyways, okay? It's about the momentum. It's about the power. Up. Good. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you come up here. Halfway. You're going to make it. Keep going. Keep challenging yourself. Sometimes you got to hold things and you got to put them up on the high shelf, right? You got to put them up in the overhead compartment of the airplane. Let's go. You have 5 seconds on the clock. This is functional movement here as well. 3, 2, 1. And rest. more. Go down as low as you can. Your chest proud, okay? You're not hunching forward. You're not leaning forward. You're almost done, everybody. You're almost done. 4 stations, almost done. It's going to be a memory. Soon it'll be nothing but a memory. A happy memory, but a memory. 15 seconds. That was a fast workout today. You guys powered through. You rocked through it. I feel like we just got started. Do you feel like we just got started? That's how she, yeah, for sure. 5 seconds on the clock. So agreeable. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can take that backpack off. Good job. High five. Did you love it? High five, high five, high five. Sweat. Come closer. Come closer. All right, guys. Check this out. Whoa. Look at that. That's awesome. A workout right there. Good. All right, let's stretch it out. Let's start from the beginning. Let's go down to hip flexor position. The backpack is not coming for the stretches. The backpack is just resting now. Let's take its own rest. All right, down on one knee. So we're going to stretch out our hip flexors. So tuck your tailbone in. Front foot is flat. Lean slightly forward until you feel a nice gentle pull in the leg that's down. So whatever knee is on the ground, that's where we want to feel it. Okay? Arms come up if you can, and then turning toward the opposite knee. There you go. Good. Nice hip flexor groin stretch. This is an area that a lot of people struggle with, especially if they're sitting a lot. All right, so we want to make sure that we take care of that area. That's one of the most important stretches to do. Stretching in general, super important to do. Make sure you do both sides on this hip flexor stretch, so coming up to the other knee. Stretching, super, super important. You've got your cardio exercise, you've got your resistance or your strength training exercise, you've got your core exercises, and then you've got your flexibility training, right? You've got your stretching. Super, super important. If you don't do this, you're at a higher risk of an injury, okay? We don't want that. You don't want that, because then you won't be able to work out with us anymore and have as much fun as you just did. That was super fun. All right, Coach Mel has moved into downward facing dog. So she's got her hands on the floor. She's got her butt up in the air, and then she is pushing her heels right down into the floor. If you can pedal them back and forth. So one heel, then the other heel to stretch out those calf muscles. All right? Oh, how's that feel? So good. Stretching out the back. Let's go down into cobra pose. Right down onto your knees, and then you're going to drop your hips down. Lift your chest up. Good. Right up on your hands, looking up and chest up. Stretching out the back. Might be feeling a little bit of tender because you have that backpack on, doing lots of movements. So let's stretch out that area. All right. From cobra pose, let's go into child's pose, where you push your hips back, drop your head down between your shoulder blades. You're going to have your thumbs up, always thumbs up, because we're super happy. Thumbs up, good. Palms facing in towards each other. Walk your hands to the left and push your hips to the right. Nice stretch right down the side, okay? And then of course you're gonna go the other way as well. Doing both sides of that. So good, so fun, who knew? We knew. Good, let's do a quad stretch. So our thighs, let's stretch from the squats, from the lunges. So you can do this lying down, all right? You're gonna lie down, have that arm. Yeah, so this is the beach pose, okay? It's your beach pose, look at that, beach pose. Good, that top leg, you're gonna bend, you're gonna grab your shoe, push your foot into your hand, push through the hip of that bent knee, pressing that knee down, that top knee. You can also do this from standing position as well. If that's a better option for you, then you can do that. Holding every stretch for 20 to 30 seconds at minimum. After that amount of time, if you still have some time, try stretching into it a little bit further. At some points then the muscles will release and allow you to have an even deeper stretch. So making sure that you do both sides of those legs, because they might just feel that right now or a little bit later. Good work. How you doing?
Good. I feel like I just came out of the water.
I know. Yeah, you kind of look like it. She's got a good sweat on. I like it. All right, let's stretch out the back of the legs. Let's stretch out the hamstring. So on one knee. Good. Yep. And then you're going to lengthen that other leg down on that heel. Yep. And then reaching toward your shoe. That's it. You don't have to touch your shoe. Just reach towards it. If this was one of your first workouts with us, congratulations. You got through it. You got through one of our theme days, backpack day, so that's super fun. We're so proud of you. Keep stretching. Make sure you continue to drink water throughout the day. You're always going to want to get up and walk around every hour or so, especially if you have a desk job or you sit a lot throughout the day. The longer you sit, the more likely your muscles are to seize, and you don't want that to happen, okay? Because then you'll be more sore than really you need to be. So make sure you get up and walk around every hour or so to keep the blood circulating, keep everything moving. All right, good. Stretching out those hamstrings. Now let's stretch out the upper body a little bit. Let's stretch out the shoulders. So let's bring one right across. Yep. Good. Just gentle pull on that shoulder. Nice proud chest. Good. We're going to do both sides on that one. So now you know every time you look at that backpack, think of this day. Think of this workout, and now you know that you can always use that as weight. Fill it with whatever you got. Fill it with cans, fill it with toys, fill it with clothing. That would make it super heavy. Maybe put some shoes in it. That might help out a little bit. Whatever you got, look around, be creative, fill it. And then I want to see a picture. Show me a picture. Show us a picture of what you put in that backpack for real, and of you working out with that backpack. Good. Coach Mel stretching out her triceps. So arm up, and then drop that hand down your neck, pushing on that elbow. Fantastic! Woohoo! That works today. Bring it in, everybody. Bring it in, bring it in. We love to end every workout by bringing it in and breaking it down. So we're going to break down what we just did. What we did today was awesome. You guys worked out perhaps in an unconventional way. You got some results. You got a little bit better today, didn't you? You grew. Your muscles grew by 3 sizes today. You're welcome. All right, thanks for being a part of this workout. Thanks for being a part of our family. We always end our workout by saying 1, 2, 3, family. So hands in, you too, get your hand in. Let's go. Ready? All right, 1, 2, 3, family. Great work today, guys. Thanks for coming, everybody. We will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day.